Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome to IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, the Hamilton County Tourism Bureau, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Real Estate, Blades, Audio, Video, and Security, the Noblesville Township Trustee's Office, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, and the Hamilton County Reporter.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Lady Rocks basketball this afternoon as the Lady Millers come to town for not only a rivalry game, Hamilton County style, but also an HCC rivalry game, Perry. This ought to be a good one this afternoon.
Absolutely, Brad. And the one thing about it is we got to remember this will probably also be a Sectional 8 basketball game later on in the season.
Let's turn it over to Brad Neal, the public address announcer for the Shamrocks.
Inside Gymnasium at Westfield High School for our varsity matchup between the visiting Noblesville Millers and your Westfield Lady Rocks. At this time, we would ask everybody to please rise and gentlemen remove your caps so that we can honor America with the playing of the national anthem. And it is now time to meet the starting lineups, beginning with our visitors from Noblesville. A junior wearing number 3, Caitlin Shoemaker. A junior wearing number 12, Ashlyn Shade. A sophomore, number 22, Reagan Wilson. A freshman wearing number 23, Meredith Tipner. And a junior wearing number 33, Brooklyn Smitherman. And the Millers are led by head coach Donna Buckley. that means it is time to meet your Lady Rocks. Starting with the sophomore who wears number 10, Ellie Kelleher. A senior wearing number 24, Haley Remax. A senior wearing number 23, Olivia Roby. Also a senior, she wears number 21, Chesney Tepe. And completing the lineup, she's a senior. She wears number 20, Alyssa Crockett. The team managers for the Lady Rocks are Annie Hamilton and Taranation Wright. They're assisted by Courtney Licklider and Blair Schlicker, and led by head coach Judy Smith.
Well, there you have the starting lineups, Perry, and this is a very important game for both of these teams because if you look at the Hoosier Crossroad Conference standings, Fishers is on top with no losses at 3-0. Noblesville, Hamilton Southeastern, and Westfield each have one loss in the conference. So this is an important game in order for one of these teams to try to keep up with Fishers.
Absolutely, Brad, and this is going to be a good one. This team with Westfield, led by Alicia Crockett, who is a Indiana All-Star through and through, okay, and a 4-year career. This is a senior-laden team against the Noblesville Millers, and Ashlyn Shade, the leading scorer for the Millers.
Westfield gets the initial tip all the way across. Shot up, missed by Olivia Roby, and the Millers come down with the ball, and here comes Reagan Wilson.
And, Brad, we've talked about it many times, the rebound by a 5'4".
Yep.
And Caitlin Shoemaker.
Yep, Caitlin Shoemaker set that play up to get that thing down to Brooklyn Smitherman, and the Millers intercept the ball once again. Reagan Wilson resetting things. Here comes Shoemaker with a 3 try. She misses, gets the rebound, tries the layup, but she cannot get the ball into the net, and Haley Remax comes down with it. This one's going to almost go out of bounds. Here comes Remax with a long 3, in and out, rebounded by Ashlyn Shade. Quite a bit of end-to-end action here in the first minute, Perry.
Shot by Shade was partially blocked by Crockett there. Millers will inbound it underneath their basket.
Shade with a 3 on the way. Looking good from this angle, and she's got it. Ashlyn Shade is on the scoreboard. Millers jump out to an early 5-0 lead here at the Rock.
Millers put a lot of pressure on the ball with that 1-3-1 defense.
Remax all the way in the corner. Here's Olivia Roby. She misses. Ashlyn Shade with another rebound. Shade over to Wilson. Wilson following around the 3-point line. Shoemaker under the net to Brooklyn Smitherman. Brooklyn Smitherman, who averages 2.9 per game, has already got 4 points in the early going, Perry. That's a good sign for the Millers.
Absolutely. Whatever they can get out of Smitherman on the offensive side is
from the corner.
Remax.
Remax gets the 3-point answer for the Shamrocks to cut that lead down to 7-3. Try to get the ball into Shoemaker was trying to get it into Smitherman. It was tipped there by the Shamrocks out of bounds, but
that was Tebby on the tip there.
Ashlyn Shade with the inbound play. See, they're going to give that back to the Millers. That from our angle, that was hard to tell who touched that last.
That's true.
The Millers will have the ball inbound, and Caitlin Shoemaker will put it back in play. Reagan Wilson setting the offense. Shade down into the corner. Back up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker looking for somebody inside. Doesn't see anybody yet. She drives under the basket to Brooklyn Smitherman. And
she's already got 6,
yeah,
Brad.
She's got 6. She's on fire today. That one was a kick ball, so the ball will go to the Westfield Shamrocks. 9-3 here in the early going. 5:27 remaining quarter number 1. Thank you for joining us here on Hamilton County Television Sports brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. 3 on the way from the corner. That one was just a little bit strong, but who got that rebound, Perry? None other than Caitlin Shoemaker, but she got tied up by Chesney Tebby, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Noblesville Millers. Wilson.
Oh, bad pass. Oh.
She telegraphed that one all the way,
time,
and
yeah.
Chesney Tebby just stepped right out there in front of
and
Meredith Tipner.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
So.
Millers get a break and get the ball back. Reagan Wilson sets the offense. Wilson looked like she wanted to drive the lane, but she didn't. Shoemaker, Tipner. 3 on the way from the corner. A little bit overled there by Wilson. Millers come back up with the ball again. Here's Caitlin Shoemaker for a 3. Hits the rim, but does not get the roll. Nice rebound there by Haley Remax. Millers steal it, get it to the hands of Shade. She picks it up. Then it
nice block by Crockett.
And Crockett with that's a big time block there, Perry.
Absolutely, and she come flying down that floor.
That ball had 2 points written all over it. In the corner, does not get the roll. The shot from Kelleher.
Good rebound by Kelleher, following her shot.
Crockett with it on the baseline. Tebby gets it back to Crockett. Going to have a travel called
on Olivia Roby.
Yep, on Olivia Roby, and that's going to bring Emery Collinsworth into the game for the Shamrocks.
Kelleher sets for the Shamrocks.
Kelleher sets, Collinsworth comes in. That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Collinsworth's a junior.
Ashlyn Shade with it, trying to get it under the net to Brooklyn Smitherman. Just a little bit too high.
You can see the Millers are trying to go to the middle to Smitherman because they have the size.
The 6'4" height advantage is there, but just got it a little bit too high for her. Into the corner. No shot. That one's taken by Tipner. Tipner's going to try to drive the net here. Puts it up, misses. Rebounded by Crockett.
Here comes Roby.
Roby under the net, takes the shot.
Nice block by Smitherman right here.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was wondering whether it was going to. Yep, but they're going to call a foul on it. Oh, Caitlin Shoemaker picks up the foul. I did not see Caitlin Shoemaker in on that play.
I did.
I saw threes down there, but I thought it was Brooklyn Smitherman. 2 shots for the Shamrocks. Roby gets the front end. That's her first points of the contest.
Roby's a 66% free throw shooter for the Rocks.
Short. Danny Mendez is off the bench for the Millers.
Which is normal.
Yep, about this time of the game.
Yeah, halfway through the quarter.
Shade out beyond the 3-point line. Tipner. Nice layup there by Meredith Tipner. She gets her first 2 points of the game, and the Millers are off to an 11-4 lead here. 3 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Thank you for joining us today. Collinsworth thought about taking the 3, dished it off. Here's Tebby. Drives the lane back out to Crockett. Shot is up there by Roby. She got fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Danny Mendez picks up that foul. Second team foul of the half. No team fouls yet so far in the Shamrocks, Perry. Roby up to the line.
She got the second one.
So Roby now has 2 points. Nice move there by Meredith Tipner. That's the kind of play, Perry, you just can't say a whole lot about. It just speaks for itself. Beautiful play by Tipner.
And we sometimes forget Tipner's only a freshman,
Yes.
too.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. Coming in for the Millers is Brooklyn Ely.
The one thing we've learned about Brooklyn Ely is don't leave her open because she'll drain that three in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Ely is she's a 37% shooter from three-point range, but she does a good job with them. Under the net, right to Danny Mendez. She misses. Got just a little bit too much on that one. Quickly down the court of the Shamrocks.
Fast-paced game here, Brad.
Yes, it is.
Tipped
that
out of
one's
bounds.
going to go out of bounds. The ball is going to go back to
Westfield.
The Shamrocks. Minute 55 here in the first quarter. 13-5 in favor of the Noblesville Millers. Into the corner. Three on the way from Olivia Roby. She misses.
Shade on the rebound.
Once again, Shade gets that rebound. Three for Shade. Nice job by Ashlyn Shade. She's got 6 points. And we're going to have a timeout called here. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Ealer Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Ealer Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Ealer Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County Sports.
Brett Silbert and Perry Williams here at the Rock this afternoon on what has turned out to be not too bad of a late December day, Perry.
Absolutely.
A little bit chilly out there, but
yeah,
boy,
it
could be a heck of a lot worse.
But it's great to be inside, Brad.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That one's tipped out of bounds. Last touched for the Millers by Reagan Wilson, so the Shamrocks will get the ball back. Crockett puts it in play. Roby. Collinsworth. Back to Roby. She drives, puts the layup up. She's fouled. I think that's going to probably go on Meredith Tipner, if I saw it right. Yep. Oop. Got that backwards.
I'll tell you what, Olivia Roby's doing a great job driving to the basket. That's one thing that she's really improved this season on is getting to the basket.
Roby misses the front end. She's 2 for 4 from the line so far this afternoon.
Kelleher comes back in for the Rocks. Tebby goes out.
Roby picks up her 3rd point of the match.
All free throws, too, aren't they, Brad?
Yes, they are. She's been to the line 5 times, put 3 of them in. Tipner just couldn't get it.
She just couldn't get the ump.
Yeah, she was just still a little bit under the basket and just couldn't get it around there. Nice move there by the Shamrocks, but the ball is stolen by an equally nice move by Meredith Tipner. Here comes Reagan Wilson. Had a clear line to the basket, puts the jumper up. Crockett comes up with it quickly down the court. Collinsworth with it. Takes a shot, misses.
Tipner on the rebound for the Millers.
Reagan Wilson setting the offense once again.
Oh, bad pass. Wow.
Was trying to get it back to Tipner. And Collinsworth was right there to take the ball away. Under 30 seconds here in quarter number 1. 3 on the way from the corner for Crockett. She misses, but gets her own rebound. How she didn't get fouled there, I will never know, but there was finally a foul called there. Reagan Wilson picks up her first, the 4th team foul of the half.
Kiki Lovelace is going to the line. Yeah. She's a sophomore.
She's a 60% free throw shooter. Gets the first one.
Remax and Tebby come back into the ball game for the Rocks. Kelleher and Crockett go out. Kiki Lovelace. Kiki, a 5'10 sophomore. She's got a great future here.
Shade with the long three, misses, but well done on the rebound there by Remax. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Noblesville Millers on top of the Westfield Shamrocks 16-8. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confections as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market. Take in festive performances. See the brightly lighted town squares and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Plan your getaway at visithamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Perry, the sounds of the season in the
That's
background.
Right. Great Christmas music.
One of the classics, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee. Wow, does that bring back memories. One quarter in the books. The Millers ahead by 8 at 16-8 here from the Rock. Shamrocks with the initial possession of the half. Crockett drove the lane, and that one ends up going out of bounds. Last touched by the Rocks, so the Millers will have the inbound play. Here comes Reagan Wilson up the court. Tipner back to Wilson.
Ava Shoemaker in the ball game.
Yes, I was just going to mention Ava Shoemaker is in there.
A young sophomore.
Ashlyn Shade puts the jumper up.
That's 8 for Shade.
8 for Ashlyn Shade. 2 threes and a deuce.
Tabby.
In the corner, Remax. Here comes Remax with the shot. Missed it.
Tipner with the rebound for the Millers.
Shade going to drive. Nope, all the way into the corner. 3 on the way. Missed a little bit strong there. Millers with a chance to get it back. Ely had it but couldn't hold on to it.
Shoemaker.
You're correct, Shoemaker. I'm sorry.
Gets kind of fast here, doesn't it, Brad?
Yeah, at times. It's a rapid fire. Jump shot by Wilson misses. And Haley Remax comes down with the ball, gets it back to Crockett. Over to Collinsworth, into the corner. Three on the way from Crockett. She misses.
Smitherman on a big rebound there.
Smitherman, who came in after the quarter. Nice rebound, and Caitlin Shoemaker got fouled. She's going to go to the line. Correction, that's not Shoemaker going to the line. I thought it was Caitlin Shoemaker.
No, it's Ava.
Roby picks up the foul. First team foul of the half for the Shamrocks. Ava Shoemaker will go to the line, shooting 71% from the free throw line. Misses the front end.
Also checking in for Westfield, number 22, Michaela Rudolph.
Second shot coming for Ava Shoemaker.
She gets the second one.
1 for 2 from the line. First point of the game. 2 Shoemakers out there on the floor now. Number 3, Caitlin Shoemaker. Number 13, Ava. There's a foul going to be called. That's going to be a 3-shot foul there.
I think that's going to be on Tipner.
Yes, it is. Tipner picks up her first, 5th team foul of the half. Michaela Rudolph goes to the line. She's an 83% free throw shooter. Gets the first.
She's a senior. Rudolph, a senior, 5'11".
Gets her first points of the game.
Gets her second.
Number 2 was nothing but net.
You can see why she's a good free throw shooter. She's got a nice stroke there, Brad.
Yes, she does. All 3. She just walked up there.
Yeah.
Like she had that ice
And
water in her veins.
Just came in the ball
right
game,
off,
too.
right off the bench, and
That's
sunk
not
3
easy to
nice
do.
free throw shots. That one's last touched by the Shamrocks. I thought that might have gone off the hands of Ava Shoemaker, but the Millers are going to get the inbound play.
Shoemaker inbounds it for the Millers.
Can't find
Big
anybody
sister
open. Finally gets it to Caitlin Shoemaker. I guess we really can't say big sister. We have to say older sister.
That's right.
Nice move there by Ava, but she misses.
And Tipner with the ball.
Yeah, off the hands of Rudolph. And that one goes out of bounds.
Be Miller basketball.
Millers will get it back once again. Ava Shoemaker will inbound the ball. She just didn't see Caitlin over there because she was wide open.
Tipner for the
Tipner
three.
for a 3.
Ooh,
does not get the roll.
Over the back, I think.
I think that's going to. Yep, that's probably going to go on Brooklyn Smitherman. That's her first of the game, number 6 on the Millers. So the next common foul, the next foul period, the Shamrocks will be at the line with either 2 shots or a 1-and-1.
Reagan Wilson comes back in the ball game for Ava Shoemaker.
Crockett looks to take the shot. A little bit long. We have a jump ball called here. That one's going to go to the Millers. 5:20 remaining here, first half. Millers out in front of the Shamrocks, 19-11 on Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. Tipner sets it up, gets it over to Shade. Back to Tipner. Shade outside the three-point line. She drives, puts the shot up, does not get the roll, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
One thing about it is, Brad, a lot of times that does because she does get the roll because of the strength she has as a shooter.
Michaela Rudolph picks up her second team foul of the half. And as per usual, Ashlyn Shade just walks right up to the line and puts that ball right in the middle of the cylinder.
She's 81% free throw shooter.
Got both.
Miller's going with a little bit smaller lineup here with Tipner, and now they have Ely in the ball game. Nice steal by Tipner. Wow.
Ashlyn Shade has got 10 points in the game so far. Midway through the second quarter. Crockett has been very quiet out there today.
Yeah, she hasn't scored yet.
Scoring-wise.
Yeah, she's played a good defensively looks real good.
That one gets to Crockett under the net.
Trying to move the ball quickly.
Crockett thought about taking that shot right under the net. Turnaround will not get the bounce. Wow. Michaela Rudolph just could not get that ball to bounce right and go down in the net. Wilson thought about taking the three-point shot there, Perry, but she let the opportunity go by, and the ball was tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Shamrocks. 4:04, quarter number 2, 21-11 in favor of the Noblesville Millers. Ashlyn Shade with the ball. Looks around. Back to Caitlin Shoemaker. Long three on the way from Meredith Tipner, and she's got it. I got her for 7 now, Perry.
Yeah, she's having a good game. She's really played well defensively, too.
Yes. Crockett spins. Finally gets on the board. Alyssa Crockett
You knew you weren't going to.
We had a stop. I'm not sure why why we had a whistle there.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Brooklyn Smitherman comes off the bench once again.
Ely out.
I don't know why the clock stopped there, Perry.
I don't either. The referee said something. It may have been an inadvertent whistle there.
In the corner, Tipner drives, does not get the roll. Ashlyn Shade comes up with the rebound. I think she got fouled, but that's going to be, I don't believe that'll be a shooting foul. Haley Remax picks up the foul, third one on the team. The Millers will put it in bounds.
Ooh, that was a dangerous pass.
Yeah. Ashlyn Shade setting the offense. Reagan Wilson, Caitlin Shoemaker. That one was tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Shamrocks.
Woo.
That was close.
Yeah.
Millers have put it in from basically right in the corner there.
Of course, we're up here, and the referees are right down there where they saw it. So
and their eyesight's probably a little better than ours.
Yeah.
I don't see any of them out there in bifocals like you and I.
Yeah, that's true.
Reagan Wilson looking to set the offense for the Millers over in the corner. Three on the way, missed. Nice rebound by Crockett. Tipner tipped it, ends up in the hands of Smitherman, then ends up in the hands of Reagan Wilson. Caitlin Shoemaker with it. Three misses bad, but
nice rebound by Tipner. Tipner's got 9. She's had a good first half here.
Yes, she has. 26-13 now from the corner for the Shamrocks. They miss. Rebounded by Smitherman. She almost traveled on that, but Rocks end up getting the ball back. An opportunity to cut into this 13-point lead. Roby looking to get it out of the danger. She does. Back to Roby again. Under the
nice
net.
pass by Roby.
Nice move to Kelleher. And she's got her first 2 points of the game.
The young sophomore.
Long three by Ashlyn Shade. That's one of the rare air balls I've ever seen her put up, Perry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rolls out of bounds, untouched. So the Rocks have got the ball back with 1 minute and 37 seconds left here in the first half. Kelleher. All the way across, over lead, trying to get the ball to Michaela Rudolph. Just went sailing over her head.
Timeout, Millers.
Millers are taking a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200. Be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. And Perry, I'm a little bit surprised at this score. I thought this would be a little bit closer, but we're not even quite halfway through this game, and got a couple veteran coaches here who know how to make adjustments.
Well, I guarantee you they'll make some big adjustments, and probably one of the adjustments are to get Alicia Crockett much more involved in this offense.
Yeah, Crockett has only got 2 points so far in this game.
And really hadn't taken many shots.
No, she hasn't. The Miller defense has done a pretty good job on her. Miller's with the ball all the way across to Caitlin Shoemaker. She drives, gets the ball back out. Reagan Wilson with it. And she's got another 2.
That's her first 2.
I shouldn't say another 2. She's got 2. Shamrocks drive. Kelleher puts it up, does not get the bounce. Nice rebound there by Tipner. Ashland Shade with the ball, under 30 seconds. Will the Millers wait to take the last shot here? We'll have to see.
Well, I'm sure they're in no hurry, but if they get a good shot, they're going to take it.
Under the basket to Smitherman. She loses it, but the Millers get it right back. And we're going to have a foul called here. I think that's going to go on Rudolph.
Yeah, I know that has to be a foul, Brad, but I have a problem with that when you're trying to go for the ball. And you know, in that case, Ashland just kind of tripped over.
Yeah.
So
it
there wasn't much she could do there, but I understand that. So, but
you know,
good play both sides.
That's the kind of play, Perry, you almost would like to see him call something like a jump ball type thing on a possible change of possession like that. Under 4 seconds, Shade with the ball, puts the shot up, misses at the buzzer, and that will do it for the first 16 minutes of basketball here from the Rock. The Noblesville Millers 28, the Westfield Shamrocks 15. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confections as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market. Take in festive performances. See the brightly lighted town squares and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Plan your getaway at visithamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Imagine a health system where care extends into the streets and neighborhoods where we live. A hospital that listens in any language. With doctors who look like you, who understand there are barriers between you and your health that can't be treated with a prescription. Imagine a hospital named after the people it serves. By the community, for the community. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confections as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market. Take in festive performances. See the brightly lighted town squares and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Plan your getaway at visithamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think.
Schwartz Bait and Tackle sells live bait, name brand tackle. We seek out almost everything you need for fishing. Schwartz Bait and Tackle is fishing. Schwartz Bait and Tackle is progressively becoming the #1 place for all of your fishing needs. We also have informed fishermen that will get you all you need to catch fish. Whether it's propane refills, U-Haul rentals, packing and moving materials, and motorhome rentals, they've got it all at Schwartz Bait and Tackle, located in Noblesville at 118 Cicero Road, also State Road 19. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The Noblesville Township Trustee Office offers financial assistance for rent and essential utilities for Noblesville residents who may be in need. Call our office at 317-773-0249 to see if you qualify. If we can't help, we may be able to refer you to somebody who can. Tom Kenley, trustee. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County Sports. Jamie Carmesino is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735. That's Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtors.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. And Perry, 13-point deficit here for the Westfield Shamrocks. What do they need to do to get back in this game?
Well, I'm sure that Jenny Smith's made some adjustments, and you'll see Crockett much more involved in this offense this second half because she's too good a ball player to only have 2 points in this ball game. So, and I'm sure that with Donna Buckley's side with Noblesville, her and Jenny have went up against each other many times before, so she knows that's going to happen. One other thing, Brad, before we get started in the second half, I want to wish everybody and all our fans out there happy holidays because this is actually our last game before Christmas.
Yes, it is.
Noblesville goes on the road to play at Bedford North Lawrence in a great tournament there. And then after the holidays, we'll be at the holiday tournament in Noblesville. And then the Millers got a couple games, girls, and then Westfield goes to that Hall of Fame game at Newcastle.
Quite an honor to be invited to that.
Especially if you got two teams going.
Rocks start off on a very positive note there with Olivia Roby picking up a 3 on their first possession. See how the Millers react to this. Under the basket to Brooklyn Smitherman. She was having a good first half, missed short on that one. Chesney Tebby brings the ball up the court for the Rocks. Crockett had it, gave it up. Kelleher puts a shot up, but she misses, rebounded by the Millers.
If you'll notice there on that offensive sequence there, Roby was wide open in the corner there. They just never spotted her.
Yes, she was.
She's a good shooter. She can shoot them back in this ball game too. She's having the best year of her career this season, Olivia Roby.
Caitlin Shoemaker with it. Into the lane. She's called for traveling.
Millers haven't got off to a good start here, so, you know, a basket here by Westfield could change this game.
Yeah, it's a 10-point game right now, and certainly Jenny Smith would like to get this thing down below 10 points. There's Crockett. She turns, takes the shot, rolls right across the back of the rim, and the Millers come down with
Shoemaker gets the rebound.
Tipner from about 10 feet, and she's got it.
I'll tell you what, Meredith Tipner's having a great ball game so far.
11 points for Tipner.
And she leads the Millers in scoring. There she is, wide open. Off the mark. Tebby with the rebound.
Crockett drives, gets it back out. 3 on the way from Kelleher.
A good sign for Kelleher. She's been struggling a little bit from shooting, but has been playing great basketball.
2 3-point baskets so far in this quarter for the Shamrocks.
So they've closed the gap
They're
here.
cutting into that lead just a little bit. Will they call an over and back on this one? Yes, they do.
Over and back.
Yeah, I thought that's what the call was going to be. But
well, that's why Ashton was letting it roll as far as she could.
Yeah, she knew as soon as she touched it, she was going to get called, or that was going to be called. Roby puts it in. Crockett is going to pick up the foul there. She'll go to the line for 2, and I think that's going to probably go on Brooklyn Smitherman.
But the one thing is that you do not want to put Crockett on the line. She's an 89% free throw shooter, and she's as tough as they come at the line.
That one was called on Ashlyn Shade, Perry, so Crockett goes to the line, gets the front end. Ready for the second one. Gets both.
I think you'll start seeing Crockett going to the basket. She's very good at that, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she didn't get a chance to drive her. If
didn't.
That one's tipped, but the Millers get it back. In the corner, Tipner under the basket to Smitherman. It's tipped away from her. Finally into the hands of Remax. Into Crockett. All the way into the corner there to Roby. Roby's double team. Finally breaks that. 3 on the way for the Shamrocks, and that's good.
I told you they're coming back. They made some adjustment. Millers want a timeout. They got to talk about this.
They've cut that lead to 4. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For over 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So whether it's your sound systems, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask Blades Audio Video Security and our experienced team how we can serve your business.
Welcome back to the Mill.
Well, Brad,
we're not at the Mill. We're at the Rock.
We're at the Rock.
Playing the Mill.
Yeah. Hey, Brad, the one thing about it is Westfield, the Rocks have come out here with Roby hitting a 3, Remax hitting a 3, and Kelleher hitting a 3, and Crockett going to the line and hitting 2 free throws.
They're on an 11-2 run here to open up the first couple minutes of this half. Miller's with the ball. Probably a good timeout there by Donna Buckley.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a game of runs.
3 on the way, a little bit long, and Crockett gets it. She's going to be fouled. It's going to be a matter of whether it's going to be 23 or 33 they're going to call, and it looks like it's going to be on Meredith Tipner. Tipner picks that one up. Second team foul of the half for the Millers, second one on Meredith Tipner.
Danny Mendez comes back in the game for Brooklyn Smitherman.
Under 5 minutes coming up. That's going to be a kick ball. It'll go out of bounds to the Shamrocks. Alyssa Crockett ready to inbound the ball. Sends it over to Kelleher. Kelleher had Ashlyn Shade on her. Tebby got to get across the timeline there. Tebby drives back out beyond the 3-point line. 3 on the way there for the
That's 2
Shamrocks.
for Kelleher.
Kelleher, that's 2 in the half. She's got 8 now.
The young sophomore out here is lighting it up.
It's a 14-2 run here to begin this half, Perry. The Rocks have cut the lead of the Millers down to 1. Millers looking just a little disorganized out there right now. Mendez under the net, gets it to Shade. Shade takes a jump shot. It's a little short.
Well, I tell you what, Westfield's also turned up that defense.
Yes, they have.
Now.
Yep, they've turned it up a notch, and Millers just haven't been able to handle it so far in this half.
I'd get that ball to Kelleher.
Well, that's where it's at right now. Let's see what she can do with it. In the corner, another 3 coming. That one's going to be way off the mark. There's going to be a foul called over the back there. And I think that's going to be Mendez picks that up.
I was going to say, I didn't think Tipner did anything like that.
That's number 3 on Danny Mendez. She comes back out, takes some bench.
Ava Shoemaker comes in.
Shoemaker back on the floor. Crockett resets the offense for the Shamrocks. Field goal here gives them the lead for the first time in this game. Crockett tried to get it under the basket to Roby. But But Ava Shoemaker was there to tip the ball out of bounds, and Olivia Roby will put it back in play. Crockett, Roby. All the way around. Crockett once again. She drives, dishes it off. Back to Tebby. Shamrock's playing it pretty patient on the offensive side here, Perry, but the Millers, since that timeout, have turned up the defense a little bit more. Have a timeout called by the Shamrocks.
That's that wily veteran of Crockett, knowing that needs a timeout here.
Yep, and
that's
that's going to be
over.
That's going to be about a 30-second timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Perry, that last possession before the Shamrocks called a timeout, they held that ball for almost a minute and a half without taking a shot, and then finally calling the timeout.
Well, Crockett seen that was going nowhere, what they were doing out there, so she took that 30-second timeout, and I'm sure Jenny Smith's got something set up, and right there it is.
Crockett puts the ball up, misses the shot, but she's going to go back to the line for two.
Which she is deadly at. That's exactly what Jenny Smith is doing, is she's getting the ball to Alicia Crockett, and then they're having great three-point shooting right now.
Ashlyn Shade picks up the foul. Crockett, once again, dead-eye from that foul stripe there. 3 for 3 so far tonight. 89% on the season. That's a great free throw percentage. 4 of her 6 points have come from the line, all 4 of those here in the second half. Miller's with the ball, trying to get something going again here as the Shamrocks have taken a 1-point lead here. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Reagan Wilson resets the offense for the Millers. Caitlin Shoemaker with it. That's going to be Ava Shoemaker who's going to go to the line. She got fouled. I believe that's going to go on Haley Remax. 23, correction, I was one off. Olivia Roby picks up the foul. Only the first foul of the half for the Shamrocks. Ava Shoemaker just walks up to the line and, boom, puts that one right through. That's her second point of the game. Third point. All 3 of them have come on free throws. Miller's back to a 1-point lead, 1:56. Third quarter. Crockett around the horn to Roby. Chesney Tebby with it. Roby puts the turnaround jumper up. She misses, but she got fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Reagan Wilson picks up her second foul. 5th team foul of the half. Roby misses the first.
Rudolph comes back in.
Misses
Remax
the second.
sets.
Miller's with the ball and a 1-point lead at the 1:30 mark of quarter number 3. 3 on the way from Ava Shoemaker, she misses. Here comes Kelleher down the court. Oh, my.
Goodness.
That's a mental mistake there by Michaela Rudolph. She just took her eye off the ball, Perry, and it tipped her fingers and went out of bounds instead of into her hands. Miller's with the ball, driving the net. It's Reagan Wilson. She misses. Crockett comes up with the rebound. Chesney Tebby had the ball. That was
hard to call. I would have had a hard time calling. Wow!
That was
like a windmill. Wasn't
yeah. Yeah. Too bad Jim hasn't got that old song "Windmills of the Mind" on. He could play that for us. Roby with the ball over in the corner, trying to get it under the net to.
That's exactly
Crockett.
what they want.
Yep, and Ashlyn Shade is going to pick up her third foul. All three of these fouls on Shade have come here in the third quarter, Perry.
And basically they're because Crockett's going inside.
Crockett now 5 for 5 from the line for 7 points. But I highly doubt you'll see Ashlyn Shade sitting out.
No.
Crockett with 6 free throws, 6 points in the quarter alone for a total of 8 on the game. Rocks go ahead by 1. Under 40 seconds remaining here in the third. That one's going to go against the Shamrocks. That's going to be on Collinsworth, I believe. Yes, it is. Collinsworth picks up her first, second team foul of the half. Under 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Miller's looking for either a good shot or the last shot. Almost taken away. Reagan Wilson with the ball once again. Down to 10 seconds. Caitlin Shoemaker gets into Ashlyn Shade. Shade puts the jumper up. She misses the shot, but is going to pick up the foul and going to have an opportunity to put 2 on the board here. And I believe that is good. Yeah, Michaela Rudolph picks that up. That's her third. Shade, first one in.
Shade, another good free throw shooter also, Brad.
Yeah, that's her first points of the half in the quarter, Perry. 3 for 3 from the line. Now 4 for 4. 12 points on the game. Shade comes out. Just a little bit of extra rest there. And Crockett with it. Long shot. Misses. After 3 quarters, it is the Noblesville Millers 34, the Westfield Shamrocks 33. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confections as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market. Take in festive performances. See the brightly lighted town squares and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Plan your getaway at visithamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think.
If you're struggling with an ache or pain that won't go away with rest, ice, or over-the-counter medications, you may benefit from seeing a physical therapist for an evaluation. Individuals may schedule a physical therapy appointment without a doctor's referral. You can visit ecommunity.com/physical therapy for more information.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert, along with Perry Williams. Holiday greetings. Happy holidays to all of those you out there, you and your families. Hope you'll have a wonderful holiday season. Perry, we talked at halftime off the air about changes that the Shamrocks made. Well, they obviously made some good changes because they outscored the Millers 19-5 in the third quarter.
Brad, we're in for it. You better buckle your seatbelts because it's going to be a ride. Two great teams, two great coaches, and two great players.
Danny Mendez under the net, tried the hook shot, missed, had it tipped away from her, and finally the Shamrocks come up with the ball. Collinsworth down the court quickly. Back to Kelleher. Crockett, I think she thought about maybe trying the three there, but thought better of it. Dishes it off to Roby. Trying to get it under the net to Crockett. There's going to be a foul called there on the Millers.
That's on Mendez. Going to send Crockett back to the line.
That is number 4 on her. Number 7. Crockett with 2 shots. Rather, that was a 1-on-1, Perry. I didn't think she was in the act of shooting. First miss of the night for Crockett. A 1-point lead for the Shamrocks.
I'll tell you what, Westfield's playing some great defense
Yes,
here.
they are. Mendez drives, spins, puts the ball up, misses the shot, but picks up the foul. And she'll go to the line for 2.
Remax, I believe.
Oh, Alyssa Crockett is called for that one.
Wow, I thought that was Remax.
4th team foul. Danny Mendez goes to the line. She's an 85% free throw shooter. Well, she got a little bit of luck on that one because that one hit the back or the top of the backboard and came right back down. I was surprised the referee didn't call that one off. But Mendez gets the first of 2, gets both.
The second one. Smitherman back in for the Millers.
I thought once that ball hit the top of the backboard, it was. So the Millers are up by 3 now.
Wide open. We're tied up, Brad.
Just what we expected, Perry.
Yeah. I knew that 13-point lead at halftime. I didn't realize they'd cut it so quick, but I knew Jenny Smith had had some answers. Let's see what Coach Buckley has here as far as answers for the Millers.
Both teams have kind of slowed it down a little bit here in the 4th quarter. From the corner, Tipner with a 3 try. She misses. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Millers.
Yeah, Ashlyn Shade knocked it out of bounds.
That brings Kiki Lovelace back into the game for the Shamrocks. 36-36.
Lovelace gives them a little bit more size down there with Smitherman in the game.
Crockett for 3, short. Meredith Tipner there for the rebound for the Millers. Quickly up the court. Tipner over to Wilson. Ashlyn Shade has been uncharacteristically quiet in this second half, Perry.
Yeah.
Only 2 points in the half. He had 10 in the first half. Under the basket.
What a big basket right there by Smitherman.
Brooklyn Smitherman has got
She's got 8.
And she's going to go to the line for one more. That foul's going to go on Emery Collinsworth. That's going to be her second. 5th team foul of the half. And Smitherman who has not shot any free throws so far this year, misses.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Well, she's got a 0 for a free throw
I
percentage.
would say that's probably it, right?
She misses. Two-point lead for the Noblesville Millers. 4 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock in regulation. Crockett with a 3, nothing but net. Alyssa Crockett becoming more and more of a factor in this game as time goes by. She's in double figures at 11 points now. And the Rocks have taken the lead back by 1.
That's why Alicia Crockett's a big-time Miss Basketball candidate.
That one from Shade was tipped by Crockett, ends up in the hands of the Westfield Shamrocks.
The big change, too, here, Brad, is with Ashton with 3 fouls, Tipner's now guarding Crockett. And that's a tough assignment for a young freshman, I'm telling you. Because Crockett's been through the wars. She's a senior.
Crockett
She's wide
for 3
open.
again. She's got it. She is hot. She is on fire. She's got 14. And the Noblesville Millers call a full timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confections as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market. Take in festive performances. See the brightly lighted town squares and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Plan your getaway at visithamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think.
Jamie Carmesino is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735. That's Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtors.
Welcome back to The Rock. Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. And Perry, it's been the tale of 2 halves. First half, it looked like it was going to be all Millers. Second half, it's been more Shamrocks than Millers.
Absolutely, and Alicia Crockett with 12 points here. The second half was still a little over 3 minutes left to go. Ashton Shade's been kind of quiet here.
Wilson tried to drive. Mendez back to Shade. She takes the jump shot.
She got it.
That is her first field goal of the half. She got 4 points in the half, 14 on the game.
Shade is back to guarding Crockett now. So let's see what happens. But I mean, it's a tough task for a young freshman like Tipner and giving up the size and the strength to guard Crockett.
It certainly is. Roby puts the ball up, misses.
Tipner on the rebound.
Yeah, nice rebound by Meredith Tipner there to give the ball back to the Millers. All the way across into the corner, almost out of bounds, and tried to get it to Ashlyn Shade. But Chesney Tebby does a great job of intercepting that pass.
Big defensive play right there by Tebby. Yes, it was.
2-point lead for the Shamrocks. Tebby. Back to Tebby once again.
One thing about it, Brad, in this game, Westfield's taken the 3 away from Ely and Caitlin Shoemaker.
Yeah.
Neither one of them have points.
Mm-hmm. Tebby with the ball. 2 minutes here in the fourth. I've got to believe at this point the marching orders from Jenny Smith are probably, if you got to hold the ball for 2 minutes, hold on to it. But
when you got a player like Crockett.
Yep, nothing but a good shot from this point.
And the same way with Shade. I mean, this is an epic battle here.
I believe that one's going to go on Meredith Tipner.
Yeah, that's it.
She picks up her third. That's going to put the Shamrocks at the line for a 1-and-1. Olivia Roby will go back to the line. Gets the first.
You know, the senior there, she hits the free throws when it counts, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
I mean, she's had a tough night at the free throw line, but she put that one in and it looked good.
That's 7 points for her. There's
two.
Point number 8. She's taken 9 free throws so far. Of that, she's made 5 of the 9. 8 points on the game for Roby. Nice interception there by Alicia Crockett.
The Rocks are definitely in no hurry right here.
Yeah,
with
minute
a 2-point
14
lead.
seconds.
Timeout,
And
Jenny Smith, full timeout.
you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
44-40 in favor of the Westfield Shamrocks here. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Perry, this has been one heck of a game.
It absolutely is, and it's a tale of 2 quarters, like you said.
Yeah.
Westfield's got the ball with a 4-point lead. They're not going to be in any hurry, and we've seen Westfield. They can handle the ball pretty well. Let's see what that Miller defense can do here, because they need to steal real bad.
Roby with the ball gets it to Crockett. Ashlyn Shade on her. All the way around to the far side.
Kelleher with the ball. Tipner on her.
And that's going to go against Meredith Tipner.
That's her 4th.
Yeah, that'll be number 4 on her. Number 9 on the team. So Ellie Kelleher is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Well, they're definitely, she's a good free throw shooter at 87%.
Mm-hmm. Misses
that one.
But rebounded by Roby.
Arrow to
tied
Westfield.
up, but Westfield gets the possession. So the Shamrocks miss the free throw, but end up getting the ball back when it gets tied up on the jump ball. Under a minute. Shade. She's playing with 3 fouls. Millers are going to have to foul somebody here pretty quick, Perry. There's a reach in. That's going to go on Tipner.
That's her 5th.
And if that is on Tipner, that is going to be number 5 on her. And that is indeed on Meredith Tipner. Now that's number 10 on the team.
So there's 2.
Yeah, so this time Ellie Kelleher will go to the line for 2 shots.
Ava Shoemaker comes in the game, replacing Tipner. Tipner had a good game. She played very well.
She had 11 points. First one up by Kelleher, misses.
Young sophomore feeling a little bit of pressure, but she's played a heck of a game. Those 2 threes that she hit early in the second half was huge.
Yep. It kind of set the
it set the tone for
it did.
that third quarter run.
So Kelleher now with 9 points on the game. 1 for 3 from the line. And the Shamrocks with 31.3 on the line on the clock.
You know, the difference is the Millers have only got 12 points this half. I mean,
yes. Under the basket, Ava Shoemaker with the shot. She misses. That one goes out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by the Shamrocks. Millers will have the ball.
Timeout, full timeout.
And the Westfield Shamrocks call a full timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com.
Well, we said it several times already in this game, Perry. This has been the tale of two halves, with the Millers winning the first half. The Shamrocks coming back here in the second half. Millers get the ball inbound. 3 on the way. Misses short. Mendez with the rebound. She puts it up and misses. That's going to be probably a jump ball. And the jump ball is going to go to the Millers. 11.8 remaining. Millers get the possession. Caitlin Shoemaker will put the ball in play. Millers need some help here. Shade with a 3, misses short. Alicia Crockett has got it. She's immediately fouled.
Probably not the person to foul, but...
Exactly. But Ashlyn Shade is going to pick up that foul. Alyssa Crockett will go to the line for the 8th and 9th times in this game. So far, she is 6 for 7. Gets that one. That gives her 15 points. She's the leading scorer of the game. Ashlyn Shade, the leading scorer for the Millers, with 14. Crockett puts the second one up. It is good. She's 8 for 9 from the line. 16 points, 3 on the way for the Millers, and that will do it. Final score, Westfield Shamrocks 47, Noblesville Millers 43. Perry, your thoughts on the game?
Just, that it's a tale of two halves there, and, we saw why Alicia Crockett is one of the top players in the state, and the Westfield Shamrocks came out victorious.
Well, happy holidays to everybody out there. We'll see you once again after the holidays. Good night from the...
Thank you for watching IHSAA Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business.